I'm looking at the top five baseball players in history who scored the most runs in a season between 1871 and 2025. 10 hours on here. Monday, May 4th, 2026. So for runs scored in a season, I've looked at the 1870s, 80s, 90s, 1900, and 1910 decades. This video, 1920 to 1929. Who are the top five runs scored baseball players? 1920, Babe Ruth, 158. Tris Speaker, 137. George Sisler, 137. Eddie Collins, 117. George Burns, 115. So Babe Ruth was proficient in scoring runs. He led the league in 1919, and he leads the league in 1920. And 1921, Babe Ruth, 177. Whoa! Jack Tobin, 132. Roger Hornsby, 131. Roger Pankenpal, 128. George Sisler, 125. 1922, Rogers Hornsby, 141. Max Carey, 140. George Sisler, 134. Lou Blue, 131. Ken Williams, 128. 1923, Babe Ruth is back, 151. Tris Speaker, 133. Charlie Jamison, 130. Harry Heilman, 121. Ross Youngs, 121. 1924, Babe Ruth, 143. Frankie Frisch, 121. Rogers Hornsby, 121. Ty Cobb, 114. Max Carey, 113. 1925, Kiki Kyler, 144. Johnny Mostil, 135. Rogers Hornsby, 133. Zach Wheat, 125. Al Simmons, 122. 1926, Babe Ruth, 139. Lou Gehrig, 135. Johnny Mostil, 120. Early Combs, 113. Kiki Kyler, 113. 1927, Babe Ruth, 158. Lou Gehrig, 149. Early Combs, 137. Rogers Hornsby, 133. Lloyd Wayner, 133. 1928, Babe Ruth, 163. Paul Wayner, 142. Lou Gehrig, 139. Jim Botany, 123. Lloyd Wayner, 121. And then the top five, 1929. Rogers Hornsby, 156. Lefty O'Toole, 152. Mel Ott, 138. Mac Wilson, 135. Lloyd Wayner, 134. So the 1920s, who stands out? Top five runs scored. Babe Ruth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in the decade, top five. He had 10 altogether. He had 1919, and then he had a couple in the 1930s. So 10 top five finishes for Babe Ruth. Who else stood out? Rogers Hornsby, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 6 times in the 1920s. Top five. Tris Speaker, a couple. Al Simmons, Zach Wheat, Max Carey, George Sisler, a couple. And Lou Gehrig had a couple. Tris Speaker, how many times did he have top five? Well, Lou Gehrig had 10. He had the 20s and the 30s. Lou Gehrig, about 4 times. Tris Speaker, 7. George Sisler, a few. So the 1920s, you got to say that Babe Ruth and Rogers Hornsby dominated the decade in runs scored. Rogers Hornsby 6 times, Babe Ruth 7 times. All right, my next video, I want to look at 1930 through 1939. Who stands out? Top 5 runs scored. Talk to you later. I'm out.